Hi, beautiful signs. Welcome to With the Messenger. My name is Whitney, and this will be a new moon in Gemini slash a Venus Cazimi in Gemini reading for you all. We will have a little bit of astrology at the beginning, and then we're going to get into the cards. So, the new moon in Gemini is happening at 16 degrees on the 6th of June, and the Venus Cazimi is happening in Gemini is happening at 14 degrees on the 4th of June. I'm recording this on the 3rd of June. The new moon in Gemini, you could start to see what the themes are about 2 weeks after, and it takes 6 months to play out in full. The Venus Cazimi, because Venus is invisible, since it's passing through the heart of the sun, a Cazimi is when the planet is within the heart of the sun, and the planet is said to be purified when it comes out to the other side, right? What is too close to the sun, it's not visible. So it's going to be visible in the month of July. And so for the next 8 to 9 months after that, until we have another Venus Cazimi, that's when you will feel the effects of Venus in your Venus house. We're going to go over for each of you what house that is. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Your moon sign is for your home, your body, your emotions, your private life, your mother. Your sun sign is for your career, your purpose, your father. Rising sign is everything in your life, right? And I will be talking a little bit about the fixed star Rigel. I hope I'm saying that right, which will be conjunct the new moon in Gemini. So that star is a very fortunate star, especially if you're born with it. Like say you have your sun or moon or rising like 16 or 17 or 15 degrees, then you have this star conjuncted, and it will be activated by this transit. So it's about humor. Geminis, they're really witty. It's about honors, riches, happiness, technical ability. Gemini rules the 3rd house, which is about technical abilities. It's about sharing knowledge, being an educator. This one I feel is very important. Dispersing information to improve society. Okay. The Sabian symbol for this new moon, and you can get this off sabiansymbol.com, is changing into a mature thinker, finding answers, a state of stillness where you meditate, you get in touch with your intuition, your higher self, and taking consequences and responsibilities for one's actions if necessary, right? So I feel like this is a very sober-minded new moon, although it is in a sign of Gemini, who is all about fun. I think the Venus Cazimi will be more about that fun, because the Sabian symbol for Venus Cazimi is lots of talking, finding a soulmate, which I think is very important because Venus does rule love. So I made sure to mention that, right? Sharing or exchanging views. So that comes with the communication. Like, I feel it's like really meaningful communication that you have with somebody else. Now, the flip side of these Sabian symbols, like the shadow side of it, for example, the new moon, it could be when someone tries to dodge responsibilities for their actions. It could be when someone chooses an immature way of thinking and being and not listening to their higher self. Likewise, for the Venus Cazimi, this could be when someone is excluded because of their views, and they feel alone, they don't feel included, or people do racial or societal prejudice against others, like to not make them feel welcome. Okay, so Geminis, let's start off with you. I just need to write down the time. Damn it. 4:10. The phone is above me now, so I'm gonna have to play these back. Pen isn't even writing. So Gemini, this will be in your 1st house. And what can I say about that? This is all about you, the new moon and Venus Cazimi. This kickstarts a new cycle for you in your life, and especially if, Page of Wands and 5 of Swords are just gonna say, especially if you take consequences and the responsibilities that is necessary based on your past, or you try to be mature about a situation, I definitely feel like it's going to put you on the right path. Okay, this could be where you, this is upside down. Why are these reversed? this could be where you activate a happy period in your life where you come into some riches. And this could also be where you find the soulmate with that Venus Cazimi if you're single and looking, okay? So let's see, 3 cards for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Definitely a time for a new hairstyle with this Venus Cazimi, or trying a new look, trying a new wardrobe, finding like-minded people. Your finances could improve also, okay? All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is this new moon in Gemini bringing in? We're going to take 2 for that and 2 for the Venus Cazimi. Venus Cazimi, please. Alrighty. New moon in Gemini. We have the 6 of Swords and the, why are these things reversed? There are some that are reversed, but they shouldn't be because I don't read this deck reverse at all. Okay, so don't think that is intentional. It's not. I found the last reverse one. So you're getting what you want here. You're moving, at least you're moving towards a period where you are getting what it is that you want, what will make you happy. It's almost like your wish is the universe command with the genie here, okay? But again, that higher self, see this enlightenment of this person, the gray representing the maturity and wisdom. Her eyes is closed, right? She's trusting him to guide where to go next and where he will take her. Gender doesn't matter. It's to exactly what it she wants, her wish fulfillment, her desires, okay? And I'm reading for a lot of you all, so it will be different for each of you. Let me see if I could pull a few. Some of you, this could be moving, relocating, okay? Because the 6 of Wands could represent movement to somewhere new. For some of you, this could be movement in some type of partnership that was going through really rocky waters, or a situation that was going through really rocky waters, or just a turbulent time, obstacles that you've had to overcome. And now, because of mature thinking, you can move forward to something that you want, or at least I feel there will be a compromise on what it is that you want in this case, right? Let me see what else storyline I'm getting from this. I'm gonna clarify. The 9 of Cups does represent our desires, but sometimes it could also represent overindulgence, right? I think you are taking a more mature approach if you were at that space where you overindulge, or even, you know, I'll see what the Venus Cazimi brings, but if you're being blessed with something with the 6 of Swords that moves you forward, I feel there is a sober mind that is going forward with you, that higher intellect that is being activated, okay? Geminis, please tell me more about this 9 of Cups. And see, there's the, give it 2 weeks, because I see a fish in here. Fishes normally denote prosperity, could denote pregnancy, fertility. 3 of Swords, yeah, wow. And the 10 now, the 10 of Cups and the Sun to the bottom. So the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, okay? This is what I mean. This is what you're moving away from with this 3 of Swords. You're moving away from a rocky time, from hardships. Whatever you're going to next, it will either bless you and your family, if you have a family. It will give you emotional fulfillment. You're getting what you want. Look, even with the Sun card here, there is this level of happiness. I do feel there's someone who will be exposed here with the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, and the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords comes before the 6 of Swords, okay? It could be you choosing not to engage with this person anymore. Focus on what matters to you, and that draws in more of that, right? So let's move to the Venus Cazimi. We have the World card with the Knight of Swords. Well, Gemini, this Knight of Swords is your energy. There is a cycle that is completing, that is pushing you to move forward. Look, the hills and the mountains in the background represents obstacles, right? So let's see what cycle is ending for you all. And even, you know, she looks like she's being honored somehow, right? could be placed on the world stage and taking action, or the world stage could just be literally online. What is the cycle closing with the world card? And what are they taking action towards with this Knight of Swords? You are being guided to take action in this, okay? The Emperor, wow, 2 major arcana is there. Another one, the Hierophant. So yeah, okay, now I want you to look at the imagery here, okay? The Emperor out of alignment could be someone who's very bossy and controlling, but this Emperor, however, is getting a, like, putting this demon under control. A demon I will never see, or the devil I'll never see as something good. Even the Hierophant has someone in their pocket here. So I feel that's what's coming to an end. Someone who was controlling you somehow, having you like their puppet on a string. They're being humbled, or it could be through some form of authority figure that, you know, they're being placed under control, because this could also represent someone who's in authority and they're putting this person under control, okay? And the Knight of Swords says you're moving forward to victory. 6 and 6. I love this. So you are going to win 4, 5, 6. This is how they came out, 4, 5, and 6. So if you see those angel numbers, definitely it has to do with like building blocks, moving forward, okay, getting what is that you deserve. If you're in a court situation, that is a win. If this is maybe you were doing rounds of interviews for something, this is a win, okay? So whatever you're guided to take action on, definitely this is a huge win, especially if there are traditions or other people involved who has to do with decision making, okay? Yeah, the 6 of Swords again with the King of Wands. So you're definitely guided here to take action, because the King of Wands is a leader. The King of Wands in alignment is a mature thinker, okay? The Knight of Swords could also represent you speaking your truth, okay, because it does rule Gemini. And for some of you all, you know, this new moon is bringing in love, could be bringing in love. The person that you're meant to have a family with, it could be healing in a romantic situation also, all right? Let's move on then to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is happening in your 7th house. So I hope you listened to the beginning, because I'm not going to repeat those, but oh my goodness, look, 10 of Cups was at the bottom of the deck too. Something about this Queen of Wands, look, with the 5 of Wands. We did, sorry Sagittarius, this is for Gemini. Gemini, we did see that Queen of Wands with High Priestess and the 5 of Swords. So there is somebody who's been making life a little difficult for you that's going to be squared away with. Sagittarius, you for real now. So for Sagittarius, this is happening in your 7th house, new moon in Gemini, which could bring a new cycle in love, a new cycle in partnerships, a new cycle in some type of legal agreement or contract. You also have the Venus Kazima there, which could bring in a soulmate if you want that. It could take your romantic relationship to a higher level of commitment. Could find you a business partner, have you sign contracts that improve your finances, because this does have to do with Venus, okay? This could also be where you're paid for your technical abilities, you know, by signing a contract for that. You're able to share with others somehow. There's just this theme around partnerships. So for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what are the themes for this new moon in Gemini for them? And what are the themes of the Venus Kazimi for them? My apologies for what you can hear in the background. I looked at it, so I'm going to put it here, right? The Knight of Pentacles. This is solid. This is working on something slowly, but getting the rewards, okay? Temperance, this is your energy, Sagittarius, with the 8 of Cups. This new moon is guiding you to ensure that you are not settling, and you are getting what you desire or work. This Temperance card is telling me there's going to be some kind of interference that comes forward that either pushes you in the direction of where you should go, or to some kind of wake up call to like weigh the scales to ensure that there's balance. Some of you may have to give up drinking, okay? I'm just getting with these spilled cups and the Temperance card to sometimes represent overindulging. Like, even if it's not drinking, whatever you're overindulging with, you can't use that to substitute, you know, the lack that you are experiencing. The Fool card with the 10 of Wands as the Venus Cazimi. Okay, there's a new beginning that's coming, obviously, with the Fool card. However, you can't take the baggage of the past with you with this 10 of Wands. So you're being blessed with a new beginning with this Venus Cazimi. But especially with that societal and racial prejudice that I spoke about in the beginning, that is the shadow side of that degree for the Venus Cazimi. If you take your old thoughts and ways of thinking and seeing people in the world with you, it's not going to turn out well. Okay, so I do feel there's a need to introspect overall with the new moon and with the Venus Cazimi. Okay, you see, he can't even see where he's going. But for example, in this one, he's looking up. He's not even looking down. He trusts where he's going. But in this one, he can't even see where he's going because he's blinded by too many things. All right, let's see what Temperance and Eight of Cups is for you, Moon in Gemini. Eight of Cups. Ooh, the Emperor wanted to show. All right, the Tower and the Emperor. Now, remember I said this feels like some type of divine interference. 1, 2, 3 major arcanas, and then even the Tower came out. Okay, so there's some type of, if this is not external with the Devil, this is something internal within you that you're being forced to pull away from. There's something that is not on firm foundation here, and it's pushing you to move forward and not settle. Okay, because there is something that really isn't working out. I'm even looking at how the Emperor is looking at the Fool card here. So it's like it's time for some type of new beginning. Alrighty, the Fool and the 10 of Wands for the Venus Cazimi. And this doesn't necessarily have to be somebody else, you know, because I am getting this feeling, because I spoke about the overindulgence here and feeding something. I feel like that is this, right? And it could be your own divine, inner divine masculine, regardless of your gender, that is taking the reins, basically, and deciding what it is that you want and how you want to go. I may need to look for the Chariot, because after the Emperor is the Chariot. So we have the 7 of Pentacles here with the Fool card and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is what I mean with this Knight of Pentacles, right? You've invested. This is a card of investment, the 7 of Pentacles here, right? But it feels like you need to abandon this, because these are lifeless pentacles. There's nothing more there. And now she's like trying to get the sap out of an almost dead tree. Okay, so you have to abandon this and go towards something new, which is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands comes after the completion of a cycle of the 10 of Wands, right? So this is giving me new beginning energy, but this is giving me you're stuck on the past and what you invested and the burdens or whatever, the emotional baggage that makes you can't see what's before your eyes. Okay, so this could definitely look Knight of Pentacles again, and Temperance. Okay, I was gonna say with the 5 of Pentacles here, like this definitely got to do with insecurities. Again, like I said, with this demon and this 5 of, I'm sorry, and the 8 of Cups, feeding something within you that you're not really paying attention to. Okay, and then there goes the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance card again. Okay, so Spirit wants to bring you something stable, solid, that is good for you. You're just gonna have to be one to open up for it. Let me see where that Chariot card is before I move on to the next side. Okay, so yeah, the Chariot was with the Lovers and the 8 of Swords. You see how the moon is calling this person now to fall on these swords. The swords represent our thoughts. The sword represents the truth, okay? The lovers could represent partnerships, choices. It doesn't have to necessarily be love situation, but for some of you, it could be. You see how this man is being bitten by the snake, but he's so intoxicated with this woman that he's not even paying attention to what is causing him pain or harm. All right, so these two things, and same way the moon is doing the same thing that it's doing in this one. It's blowing. The moon represents our subconscious mind, okay? So that's what you need to focus on, and that's not love specific at all, okay? All right, let's move on to Virgo. Virgo, this is in your 10th house. The new moon in Gemini could level you up in your career, could help you to find a new career, could put some of you in teaching roles or in mentorship roles, training roles. If you are someone who communicates with the masses, this is a really good time for you. If you have some type of social media platform, this is a great time to share knowledge. This could be when you receive some honors in work. Maybe your gains improve from your career because you get some type of promotion. And I have to say that because we do have Venus as well in that house. That has to do with, you know, you exchanging views or sharing views. So you could be talking to someone from higher up, or you could be the one training others. But Venus does rule a glow up, and this, for in your case, could be a glow up in your career, glow up in your finances. Okay. So Virgo, what is the new moon in Gemini bringing? What are the themes? And the Venus Cassini. Right. The Hanged Man. Wow. 2 major arcanas and the Devil. Some of you may feel stuck in a contract. Like that's the current theme. You feel stuck in a contract here, or to some form of obligation, or to a person. Capricorn energy and Pisces energy. You may not have had a clear view on what it was that you were getting yourself into, Virgo. The Venus Casino, you have the 2 of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords. This does feel like there's a need to weigh the pros and cons before you take action here. There's an energy of shifts coming in, but about loyalty too. About who was there for you, or what was there for you before you charge forward here. All right. Tell me more about this Hangman and the Devil. Perhaps you need to switch your perception, you know, with this Hangman and Devil here. Maybe you are seeing something as a trap when it's not necessarily is. It could be you creating that trap in your mind. The Hierophant wanted to come out here. So it could have to do with an institution, a marriage, a company, an organization, or literal contract of some sort. Okay, even if it's just a long-term commitment. Again, another major arcana for you all. Which makes sense because your unclear house is being activated of the 10th house, and this could literally represent a work career type of situation, or it could have to do with your status. Like for example, when you become a parent or a mother or a father, or you get married, you know, that changes your status in the public's eyes. And so the 10th house also rules your status. Okay, yeah. The 3 of Pentacles with a Hangman. In traditional decks, the 3 of Pentacles does represent a contract, a work contract. In this specific deck, we are talking about work, so I'm going to leave that interpretation for some of you all because I'm reading for a lot of you. This also in this deck represents to me a co-parenting situation. Okay, so someone might feel trapped in a situation that has to do with a child, and maybe you feel tied to that person because you have a child together somehow. You feel like a puppet in their pocket. Okay, but what's the advice here, Spirit? There's some kind of truth. that's being dispelled here with the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords here. But let's get a connecting energy for this. What's it? Okay. So if you did listen to the beginning, I did say that someone is changing into a more mature thinker, finding the answers, taking responsibility for one's actions and the consequences. So this could be someone that you felt tied to in some type of relationship as it regards to a child, or someone that you were married to but you're separated now, who finally decides to step up and take more responsibility. Okay, give me a connecting energy for all of this. Summarize all this, please. Yep. A message is coming in, or there is some kind of communication. A cycle is ending here. 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Okay, there is a cycle that is ending here for sure. With the 8 of Wands, communication is coming in. Like I said, for some of you all, this has to do with someone you have a child with. So some of you all, this could be some type of contract. Okay, I just wanted to check where we were in the video. Okay, 2 of Pentacles with a Knight of Swords here for the Venus Cassini for Virgo. I need to wrap this up. For some of you, this hasn't happened yet. It is going to happen because Venus Cassini, you know, I said about changing status. This could be where you become a mother, but you don't like the person, or a father, but you don't like the person that you have a child with. But at the end of the day, you still have to take responsibility. It doesn't mean being with that person, but it means trying to find a happy medium or a compromise, okay? 7 of Pentacles with the 3 of Swords. We also have the Ace of Wands and the 9 of Wands here. Do you have some type of new opportunity that is coming in, or some type of failed opportunity that happened and now you're heartbroken by it? Or you feel, or you're going to feel conflicted, like you get a new opportunity and you're going to feel conflicted to leave? Because like I said, with that loyalty, there was someone who was there for you, or even if it's a company, right, that was there for you, and now you have to leave them behind. Give me one more. But with this 7 of Pentacles, it seems that you've given all that you could give. One more, please. Yeah, the Page of Cups. There's some type of offer you will be receiving. Ace of Swords here. Magician, 6 of Pentacles, Tower, and the 3 of Wands. So something that you wanted is coming in. It could also be something that is more than what you currently have. Something you may have been manifesting. Give me one on this 3 of Swords, and give me one on the Knight of Swords. Some of you feel like you weren't getting all that you could have, though this place or this person gave you a chance, you weren't getting all that you could have gotten from them. And so that's why we're moving forward. The 3 of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, these pages are real small, so it's like there's no room to grow. Yeah, you're going towards what it is that you want. You're being told to go towards what it is that you want. If you felt conflicted in any way, look, the Fool card, new beginnings. So let's move on to Pisces. Pisces, this is happening in your 4th house. Especially if you're a Pisces moon or rising, this definitely has to do with your home, your body, your mother, your private life. This could be where you have home improvements. This could be where you move homes, you go somewhere else that is more beautiful. This could be where if you're in a relationship, things may become more serious at home, because we do have that new moon energy of being a mature thinker, finding answers. Okay, all right, Pisces. This may, because it's squaring, this may come with going out the, I didn't say this for Virgo, but it may come with going out of your comfort zone a little bit. So for example, say you have to move, you're going to go somewhere totally new, we're not used to, and you have to adjust a little bit, okay? Or if your mother is moving, you know, or you're moving away from your family, you're going to have some adjustments, but ultimately it's going to be for your best, okay? If the Chariot, the 4 of Wands, or the 6 of Swords come out, there's definitely about the home life. Even the moon, I would say. Some of you could be healing some childhood trauma. Okay, this could be you choosing to take control of your life and be mature and deciding that your healing is your responsibility. All right. Moon in Gemini for Pisces. Sun and rising. Venus Cazimi. For Pisces, Sun and rising. I think this is a great, even though we have the square, I think this is a great new moon for you all. This could be a new beginning in your home life and your emotional well-being. Instead of the Six of Swords come out, that means you're moving, right? First card out. Okay? Some of you are definitely moving. You're moving away from a challenging period, a challenging household. Where you're going is where you're being guided to. Okay? And the Queen of Wands. This, normally she's not my favorite queen, but I feel like this has to do with that new moon energy of changing into a mature thinker, because Evolve, the Queen of Wands, represents someone who they've transformed their pain into power. They've learned a lot and they don't let their emotions control them. They're very in tune with their higher self. Okay, and this could be an energy. She's very good at attracting things too. Okay, so this could be an energy of attracting what it is that you desire. We have the Hanged One, which is your energy, Pisces, with the Three of Pentacles as the Venus Cazimi beings. Some of you may lock yourself into a contract here. It could be a new lease. Could be selling your home, buying a home. This Three of Pentacles does represent contracts. Interesting, this Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. Or maybe breaking one with the Hangman and getting something more flexible here. But let's see. Could also be learning from someone else instead of whatever it was that you were taught, how you were programmed, if that makes sense. Yeah, the Devil card and the Five of Pentacles. This could represent our inner critic, which is the voices of the people who criticized us a lot growing up. Six of Swords is moving towards what? What is the significance of the Queen of Wands? Three of Cups, more happiness, celebration, being around people you love and care about more, who support you. Aww, the Ten of Cups. So wherever it is, whatever it is this new moon is bringing for you all in your fourth house, I feel it's definitely more time with family, more time with people that you love. Even if you don't have children, it's just gonna be a time where you're spending with the people that you love and care for, and it could definitely be in the comfort of your home or moving somewhere closer to those people. Okay. I will say also, just because I don't like the Queen of Wands that much, but not to be biased, but if this was a case of someone creating issues with your life, Five of Swords energy, because I did see the Five of Swords on the bottom of this just now, you're moving away from that person. If it's a karmic mother, karmic ex, stepfather, stepmother, sibling, somehow you're moving away from that and you're going towards happier times in your home life. Okay. And what's the Hangman representing for the Venus Cazimi? Some of you, you're moving from a place of stagnancy to a place where you could grow with this Three of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, the Three of Pentacles with the Fool. Yeah, there's a move here. Whatever this Three of Pentacles bring in, whether it's just a mentor, a guide, or a new contract, this is putting you somewhere where you can grow for sure. All right, the Ten of Wands, yeah. So this is, Ten of Wands could represent for me the programming, right? What people expect of us, and that being so programmed within us that we take it us in everything that we do. But you're moving away. Six of Swords, first card last. You're definitely moving away from this. I am so proud of you all. I'm going to leave that there. I don't think there's nothing else that needs to be said, Pisces. So Like, share, subscribe, comment down below if it resonates, and until next time, be blessed.